golden key.
That's hilarious.
Tracks. Chop chop, Prompto.
There in a jiffy.
Ruby shoot. Okay, I had difficulty with this fight last
Seems
time
we
I
found
saw
what
it.
we were looking for.
Because they kept overwhelming me.
Good luck.
So I'm gonna try and target.
The hunt is on. See ya.
You singled out the one that was alone.
I'm impressed.
It's nothing.
Guns, heavy sword,
Yeah, how else are you supposed to keep it fresh?
and frost. Okay. No, heavy sword and
No fear! Prompto's here!
Gladio has what sword equipped? Okay, he does not have the fire sword equipped. But I do. So I need a... Not stimming.
Yes, I did. I did indeed sneeze. Thank you for the blessing.
Gladio, do it. Nice work, Gladio. Now, coming up.
Tempest actually works as intended for once.
I don't have another extra.
Thought seafood would make you happy, especially something this big. What it's gained in
You will in 1 second.
size, it will have lost in
There you
flavor.
are.
That's what you're hung up about? Pronto!
Okay!
That's crossing the line.
Sorry. There's no use hanging around here.
So I have a issue with fights in this game where the AI will prioritize attacking Noctis over the side characters. Because they consider them to be fighting the player and not the side characters. So whenever you get surrounded by a lot of people, it kind of, they'll gang up on you.
And it is painful to watch.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine what it's like playing it.
Yeah. Okay. I saw someone standing on the beach just singularly, and I wanted to go see what they were about.
Oh, we haven't talked about the sad Victorian boys.
Oh! The sad Victorian boys, yes. All of the kids in this game, and especially in this area, are dressed like sad Victorian boys
Hey,
that want to
who's
sell
up for
you
a
a
bite?
newspaper.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Yeah, you see, here's one.
Look at them.
Almost
They
all-
have the little vest and the little cap and the little shoes. The thing.
Yeah. It really is a mix of eras, because look at this guy. He looks fairly modern. You know? I don't understand why he's wearing that sort of outfit
He has a zipper.
on a beach. This guy looks like he works at a Target.
Hello, Target Man.
Yep. She looks fairly modern, but then
This bites? How am I supposed to make my deliveries?
some of the
When were zippers
other female
invented?
models.
You can find better in Altisha, if you can afford it. Welcome back! You really are dependable.
Yes, the run up to golden
Congrats.
is annoying. Oh, we got a titanium bangle. Hurry,
Allow
remind me
me
to
to
put that
take
on
your order.
Pronto.
No end of
Uh,
headaches this lot.
Bangle. Titanium bangle.
Oh, this one's especially nasty. Take care out there.
Okay, I'm getting
Smells good.
numerous years over when zippers were invented.
I think it's one of those things where they were invented in multiple different places.
Okay, the modern zipper as we know it was improved
It's nice to not have
upon
to
and
kill anything.
patented in 1917.
So it's been about 100 years.
Yeah.
1917 is 2024. Yeah, so in 2017 it would have been 100 years. Demon 22
Well-
says they were doing research for a book they're writing on, and that they looked up when IVs were invented. Apparently they've been around since the Roman era. That is incredibly interesting. I never would have guessed that.
Yeah, that sounds dope. To be fair, we did
Better
have
make
brain
tracks.
surgery
Chop, chop,
like in
Prompto.
ancient times.
There in a jiffy.
No matter what era you're in or what you're researching, humans are still humans, and they still
The
encounter
breeze feels good.
Indeed.
a lot of the same problems that we run into every day. These have not refreshed. Okay.
I'm suddenly reminded of the term cat cut.
Yeah.
Was that one of the parts?
We're in the money. We're in the money.
Yeah, pre-turn of the century.
That line Prompto just said, "We're in the money," is actually a reference to Broadway.
Knocked! On top of it!
That makes so much sense that Prompto is a theater kid.
Well, the person who voices Prompto he's on Critical Role right now and voices Damien.
Wait, seriously?
Prompto, you're
Yes.
up!
Oh, hi
English
there,
voice.
opening.
Like, I knew about Matt Mercer, but I didn't realize Prompto.
Ignis, why are you in my way? You're not the
Bit
one
off
up
more than we
there.
can.
You.
Demon says, what?
Yes.
Any
No.
ideas? Anyone?
Oh, that is adorable.
Thank you, Glenn, for doing that. I need a potion.
Also, you can pierce her.
Yeah, Robbie Daniels is Prompto's voice actor.
Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio.
Yep.
Outstanding, knocked.
Yep.
Out.
If I recall correctly, I think the, like, people, like, words. I am bad with words today.
All the people who typically you see on Critical Role are voice actors.
Let nothing. Gladio!
If I recall correctly, the people who worked on the game were really impressed with the English voice actor for Prompto.
It takes two.
Right now, we're
Agnes!
in... Oh, I used the wrong one. I don't know if they're friends,
Hands now!
but I have...
Got to respect Gladio.
That was a close call.
Yeah. These crabs had my number on them. There was an item over here. It wouldn't surprise me if they did a podcast. A lot of, the last 6 years have been sort of a new golden age of making podcasts. But right now, I would say a lot
Watch
of...
your right. Got it.
Wait, is that going to be a new insult? You have a face for podcasts?
Where'd you learn that one, Knocked?
Instead of radio.
Gladio!
I got it! That wasn't so
I've
hard.
never heard that sort of
takes
insult
two.
before.
Here
Hey,
goes
Ignis,
nothing.
instructions!
Ignis's ability here is really good. People.
So big.
It's wonderful.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And we get AP for having an A on battle on offense. Yeah. No, but so Prompto is voiced by Robbie Damon. I don't know the other voice actors off the top of my head, but Corleonis is voiced by Matt Mercer. And I only know this because I am a fan of Critical Role.
And even then, it took you a while to learn it.
I didn't believe it the first time you told me. I was like, no, no, no. But then we listened to some of his voice lines that I was sitting there staring at my ceiling fan. The person who voices Arden, by the way, also voices Reinhardt from Overwatch.
And that is hard to wrap my head around.
That I don't recall his name off the top of my head, but okay. So Demon says Adam Crossdale is Iggy and Chris Parson is Gladio, but they're not aware of if they're in anything else. I like all the voice actors in this game for the most part, but Arden's voice actors.
Why can't we pet you?
Yeah. So, but
Welcome to
Arden's
Golden
voice
Key.
actor is actually fairly famous for his range. And he's gone on quote saying that his main
How
inspiration
am I supposed to make my
for
deliveries?
Arden, how to do his voice and how he talks is actually Jack Sparrow. He kind of wanted to have that sort of casual rock star vibe.
Welcome back.
Fair.
Making quite a name for yourself.
I would say that most voice actors are theater kids, actually, because being in theater is not all that profitable.
We use the freshest fish in every dish.
But you put
Here is the
all those
local
years
lineup.
into... We're gonna save this one for later, because
Thank
the
you for
last
your
time I did that, it
patronage.
was very frustrating.
Yeah, and like it took you barely did it in time.
Yeah.
Place serves it fresh.
We're a little under-leveled for it.
Is it too late to do the... Yeah, it's too late.
Can you wait for the sun to rise at the Regalia? I feel like that should be a feature. Because if you're not next to a haven, you should be next to... Yeah, so the game is telling us that demons come out at night. So I think this is really the point in the game where you have to worry about demons. Ignis, I
Yeah,
need
'cause-
the menu.
The roads are perilous at night. Let us wait for morning.
No.
I'll take the wheel from here.
So be it. I only ask you keep the recklessness to a minimum.
We should check the min phase. I hate the fact that Ignis will stop you before giving you this menu. Because, like, what if you just want to go to the shop? Or go to the main menu? Okay. You cannot wait for dawn at the Regalia.
Shame.
It is full. So this game does not have moon phases. That could be interesting
shame.
for world building.
Yeah,
if
like
the
you
moon
have
is
to wonder
always-
what
Yeah. If the moon
What
is
angle?
always full, that means that the moon doesn't rotate around the planet. It stays in one place.
Really dig the night view.
Wait, we have to monitor the position of the moon now.
I mean, it's always been to the west. They do refer to Eos as a star. When the moon hits your eye like a big old pizza pie, that's some more.
That's amore.
Think I'll play King's Knight in the meantime.
Better not. His Highness will get sulky.
Hello?
The moon just sticking out like, oh, wait, no, that's a boy. That's amore.
Noct, you can show a bit of emotion, you know?
I kind of want to touch the glowy fish.
You're gonna bite? Good.
I don't want to get bitten by the glowy fish. What if it has teeth?
Nice.
Oh.
Very well could. I have officially run out of water.
About time for a new line, ain't it?
Yeah.
The water is right in front of you.
Maybe that's kind of why I have to go to the restroom.
Anna?
So we're gonna sit and chill here for a bit. I will be right back. You guys enjoy yourselves. I'll be back here in just a minute. I'm gonna get some more water and go to the restroom real quick.
Okay, so what do we want to talk about while Bikini Bro is off? Yeah, like, how would the type... Yeah, like... Because, like, with the sun gone, like, that would affect the tides, wouldn't it? Like, the day-night cycles are important for fish. On top of the tides and currents and whatnot, so... How did all the fish... Wait, did all the fish die in the, 10 years of darkness? Like, Though there is a fan fiction where the astrals are actually AI designed to make the world work. Not for creatures that don't live above wait. Underground creatures. They don't have to deal with day and night cycles. They don't care. They don't live on above ground. They're just vibing. Anyway, I enjoyed that fanfiction, even if it was a little weird. Wait, when does the ending cutscene show the meteor again? Well, it's certainly not tied to day-night cycles. Like in Arctic circles, the day-night cycle circadian rhythm is just downright broken. Oh yeah, everything just gets reset. Yep. It's like, oh hey, here's the status quo button. Here. To be fair, the lore was extremely wonky to begin with. Like, again, there's no forts or outposts or whatever to indicate that Golden Key was once an important military location. So, it's like, I love Final Fantasy 15, but it is a problem child. Yeah, because all the hidden lore is behind a paywall. Except for the stuff that is free, like the little anime episodes. Yeah, like, good luck if you want to see other stuff. Oh, like, all the, like, Luna's character. Like, you have to find that outside the game. Oh boy, like, she actually has an interesting character if you watch Kingsglaive. But, like, dear lord, like, throughout the entire game, she just exists. And it's like, the only reason that she's in the game is that she's technically plot relevant. But she's not in the. Oh yeah, I heard some weird stuff about Final Fantasy 13, but not that the planet is hollow.
They actually live on the moon.
Oh.
There's a planet below, and everyone says it's hell. And then you get down
Oh,
there, and
nice.
everyone's been turned into crystals because of the gods. But all of the living population lives on the moon, like on the inside of the moon, and it's hollow.
Actually, that's some pretty interesting lore.
13, Final Fantasy 13 is weird. And yes, you love it because it's weird. Karthik Vermin says it's the definition of I am destined to die doing a certain thing, therefore I am immortal up until that point. That is actually my personal interpretation for Luna's character. Because in the Kingsglaive movie, everyone says, okay, but we have to be cautious, so we're going to do this. And her reaction to that is, no, I do what I want. And then she does what she wants and jumps off helicopters and tries to run away. And, every character that tells her to do something, Luna says no to. And then the Empire declares her dead. And what does she do? She shows up and immediately does a press conference. Right?
Yeah, to be fair, the movie can get a bit confusing, so it's hard to remember details.
Okay. Well, I was hoping that in the time it took me to get some water and a lemonade and stuff, it would be daytime.
Let's
Alas,
roll.
alack.
Yep, pitch black out here.
Light the way.
Cursing Vermin, most of what you see in Kingsglaive is Luna's character. Kingsglaive is more about Luna than any of the main cast.
Also, the reason why they spent so much money on it is because they spent so much money on it and they might as well publish it and get some returns.
I did not mean to warp there. Sorry.
Rip. Also, sorry to hear about Kingdom Hearts lore getting hidden behind a mobile game.
Well, they did that with the original DS games. I had no idea what was going on in Kingdom Hearts 2.
I don't think anyone knows what's going on in Kingdom Hearts, period.
Everything in order?
Yep.
We're gonna cut this short. Our food buff is almost gone. I'm not too worried about it.
A moment of silence for Demon and their Kingdom Hearts.
You're one step above delivery boy.
The royal rank carries little weight outside the Crown City.
Glad it's not weighing me down.
Oh, whoa. Ignis, what are you doing? Oh, Lord. I found the button to make it turn around. By the way, for any devs who happen to look in on this, you never tell the players who get the Windows version what the controls for the car are. I went in and I had to look at the keybinds just to figure out how to do things. It didn't even tell me how to turn on the music. I still am.
Are you gonna mention what happened earlier today?
I don't know how to get off chocobos. I was setting up for the stream and making sure the sound levels were good. So
You sure we're in the right spot?
According to the map. Let's scope it out.
Yeah, so I was checking audio levels earlier today on my personal save file, and I was on chocobos. I don't know how to get off chocobos. If you go here into options and you go in here to controls. First of all, the controls are only for a controller, which is fine because you can just hook up a controller. But if you go to keybinds, which is computer controls, right? And you go over here to chocobos. There is no get off button. Right? And then this is how I figured out how to do everything on the regalia. Yeah. An other. Was it an other? It might be backspace. Armiger is V. Sprint is V. Track is Z. Swap weapons. Techniques. I'm not. Yeah. So. Cursing vermin, you would think that, but it's not. You would think it would be the same as the get on button, but it's not. Hold on. Oh, you can hear it from down here. I'm not gonna go over there because I might accidentally trigger it. It actually would not make sense because if this button to get on the chocobo is the same button to get off the chocobo, that's your main action button.
Feels so sluggish.
Yeah.
Is it over here that this haven is over? Sorry, I'm a loot bug. Give me my green.
But what's
Yes.
the controller way of getting off the chocobo?
You can plug in a controller to your laptop and play this game with a controller.
Yeah, but did they tell you the button that gets you off the chocobo on the controller?
Well, I mean, it's a lot easier to just check every button on a controller than it is to
Just hit every button on a laptop or
hit every
computer.
button on a laptop.
Keyboard.
Wow, the color's amazing.
What's this power button do? Do you think that gets me off the chocobo?
OMG. We're supposed to get near that thing?
Pipe down before you wake it up.
It's so fluffy.
It is. So in my current fan fiction, we actually the camera's doing some weird stuff here.
And it has teeth.
I actually feature one of these. This is a creature called a zoo. We had it fly over us and swoop us in the last stream we did. But one thing I wanted to point out here is the teeth that this zoo has, that the bird has. Is these
That means
teeth?
it's probably related to geese.
I actually think it's a type of grayling, and this bird might eat fish.
Also, if you stay too close to it, it's gonna fly off.
It's gonna fly off anyway.
Yeah, but it will fly off sooner.
It looks so awesome.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I can't take photos.
Though the bald head's just vulture relation.
Yeah, but what in this world is big enough for it to eat consistently?
Behemoths?
There aren't enough behemoths that you see in the game.
Panax? Catoblepas?
Do get pretty big.
Those big...
Yeah, but I think it's perfectly reasonable for this bird to swoop down, grab a whole bunch of fish, filter the water out through this teeth it has.
Hmm.
And then eat fish.
How big are these? It just straight up just grabs a shark out of the water.
Yeah. It looks so cute.
But it doesn't exactly look like
Yeah,
it has the wings of an albatross or a seagull.
Have a good day, Demon. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, we made it out alive.
I enjoy it.
Barely. I seriously thought we were at journey's end.
But that feat was fit for a king.
Indeed.
Oh,
Oh,
Demon's not
bye.
leaving. So
Bye to
I actually stood in a specific spot. Not just can get hurt by that bird, and it only takes him down to 1 HP. It can step on you. If you notice my health recharging.
Oh.
You know, it's really hard to say considering the maps we get aren't that good.
So, Final Fantasy Squeenix based the main continent of Lucis off of the American interior. So, actually, a lot of this game being open space is intentional because they want it to make it feel vast. Demon,
And yes, you can fight the zoo.
The zoo is a boss you can unlock after the time skip. It is just like the turtle. It is an optional boss, and you can actually go into its nest.
And if I recall correctly, you can use the zoo egg to make the ultimate cup noodle.
Wow.
You
The
can.
color's amazing.
I could be pulling that out of my butt. Let me double check. Wait, wrong button.
Ah, the breeze feels good.
Indeed.
So I had a shower thought the other day. You know, those kind of thoughts that just come to you and you end up thinking them about it for a bit. These mesmers here are fairly common, and so are the like spirothorns and stuff like that. They typically don't attack you unless you attack them. But they're kind of like wild horses. But you don't hear about anyone in Final Fantasy 15 riding them like one would ride a horse. Because chocobos exist. And I just was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah, Cup Noodles Glimmering Zoo Egg
Here.
Edition.
Oh, so they added it on later.
Yeah.
Sort of as a fun thing.
You basically get a choice of fighting a behemoth, fighting a zoo, or fighting a Carlabos.
Hmm.
Not the time for horseplay.
My hand slipped.
No, I did that on purpose.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
Demon says, Gladio, I love nature. Also, Gladio, let me kill this rare animal for cup noodles. I think that tracks, because I don't think he loves nature and the fact that he wants to preserve it. Is it over here?
He's more of a man versus nature.
Yeah.
Ignis, pull over a sec.
Certainly. Should be a nice change of pace.
I think we're going to be seeing Loki next week. Next Monday.
What's the forecast?
That's a
Clear
next
skies
Monday problem.
with the temperature rising.
Yep. Because
Nice.
we're gonna go down here. We're going to
Ignis, pull over a sec.
see
Certainly.
the final things for Golden Key, and then we're probably gonna go. Probably just stare at Core for a bit and do the Key Trash dungeon.
Yeah, now that I think about it, it's like, why does Noctis have a limit on holding elemency elements, but literally nothing else?
Because if he puts too much electricity
This
in
will
his
make a
pockets,
fine
his hair
paint.
stands up.
Ah, it's for aesthetic.
No. The only reason why he has a limit is the same reason why you have a limit on how long you can hold your arms in front of you while holding a 10-pound weight.
They needed to limit, like, how much firepower you put in a single flask. They could have just put a cap.
It's just physical limitations. You know? It's the same reason you can't fit, I don't know, like, if you're stuffing a stuffed animal. You know, there's
That
only
makes sense
so
for
much
a flask,
physical.
not necessarily for the armature.
I don't think he's putting it into the armature. I think he's
Where
putting
else
it
would it go?
into, like, his soul or something. I don't know.
His soul, which basically has the ability to stuff infinite stuff in infinite
I don't
space.
think it's infinite. Because the Piteous Ruins are the main descriptor for them is literally that's where the world gets twisted by all the shenanigan magic and space bending.
Welcome to Golden Key.
Actually, now that I think about it, can you put a demon in the armature?
I think it would have to be a willing creature.
Let's rest up while we can.
Okay, fair.
Welcome back.
Also, Loki does technically die,
What do you feel like
Just
having
just
today?
not in the game.
No, Loki technically dies 3 separate times. They originally were going to have him be a reoccurring, like, person that every time you attacked in Niflheim base, he showed up. But they decided that was not fun gameplay. So they cut that, so you only see him once. But then they were doing the Assassin's Creed event, and they're like, oh, we need a character to use. And he literally shows up in the Assassin's Creed event, and they go, didn't we kill you? And he goes, I lived. And then in Dawn of the Future, one of the books that Loki is featured in, Ariana very specifically goes like, wait, you're alive? And he goes, I lived. He's died on like 2 or 3 separate occasions.
Oh gosh.
I thought we
Thank you
had
for
to
your
turn in a
patronage.
hunt here, but apparently not.
Wait.
Till next time, Dan.
I was about to say something, but I completely forgot. And now Dino lore.
Yes.
Nice work, kid. Sorry for giving you such a hard time. I just had to get my hands on this, even if it meant blackmail. You understand, don't you? You see, I'm a reporter by day and an amateur jeweler by night. This elusive little beauty's gonna become a masterpiece. To make it up to you, I'll share a little scoop. That special coin you got? It commemorates the Oracle's ascension. That guy was tossing them out to everyone. Must have picked them up back in Niflheim. And speaking of freebies, here's one from me. Come back if you want to buy more.
I doubt a souvenir like that could make its way into the hands of an ordinary citizen.
Oh well, it's our pocket change now.
Let's learn from history and book a place this time.
As promised, I'm in the process of securing your ferry tickets right now. Told you, I'm a man of integrity. Should be smooth sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
I admit I didn't expect Dino to secure us a ship.
Well, must be pretty connected if he can pull some strings around an Imperial embargo.
Yeah, that guy's one artful artisan.
So full right now.
You guys ready to set sail?
I think the dialogue you're looking for is the next time we pick up a quest for him.
Dang it. Anyway, there
Already?
is dialogue where
Till
he
tomorrow.
says
How about
that
you find a place to
the
spend the night?
gemstones that he uses for his jewelry have properties that can help
It's kind of
protect
early, isn't it?
hunters.
It's cool.
Because, like, why else would he say, hey, I want to become a jeweler in order to protect people and help them do their jobs?
Yep.
So it's like the gemstones have to have some sort of magical quality.
This is the last time they get a sit before all the chaos goes down.
You know, I heard that apparently there was supposed to be a scene where they get to have a bachelor party for Noctis, and now I'm so upset that that scene didn't happen. Because, like, Noctis seems so ambivalent to his own marriage. Like, to see something that...
I feel like that they took it out for... I don't know why they would take out a bachelor scene, but I feel like if Noctis got a bachelor party, it would just highlight more how much Noctis sees Luna more as a friend. And isn't, because Noctis with the entire bachelor party would just be sitting there going like, yeah, whatever. Because he's
would, however, give us an opportunity to, like, have Noctis say that. Oh, also, the reason the scene was removed was because of what's going to happen later.
Yeah.
Apparently, the director felt it was too much of a...
Whiplash? There he is!
The man who is
the
sus.
man himself. The Blorbo. Oh, do they take a picture whenever you get a massage? That's creepy.
Come to time and place.
Ignis has, like, bright pink hair. What?
Oh gosh, I'm suddenly reminded of those chocobo dyes. Someone, please write a fanfic where someone messes with Ignis's hair by putting chocobo dye in it, in his shampoo.
To Arden's?
No, to Ignis's.
To Ignis's. Oh, I was about to say. If you're gonna change, because Arden's hair color is pretty dark. So, like, if you're gonna, like, say, jokingly dye his hair green, you have to bleach it first.
Oh, gosh.
But Ignis's makes more sense, because Ignis's is already gray.
Not bad.
Like, Ignis already looks like a bird. Like,
Oh, her
It'll
hair's
be
got
fine.
the same lighting glitch.
Oh gosh. She actually looks really nice.
I like that picture. I'm proud of you. Yeah.
Zoo.
What? What?
Look at those teeth.
Yeah. This person! This person in the background! This is the 8th or 9th time they have randomly showed up in my game.
She's worse than Gintiana.
She's worse than Gentiana! I don't like I don't know if it's like they're accidentally switching out Prompto or Noctis out with this character model. I don't know if it's a
Secret fifth
glitch
party
or
member.
what, but like Ignis's lover. Ignis's secret lover. It looks like Laura Croft. Right? You
She
guys
got
see that?
really lost on the way to her game.
She's standing in the middle of a highway. Okay.